Class 10 English, Unit 9, Reading 1, Pratap Malla, Exercise Solution. A. Complete the following sentences with the correct words from the text. A. Queen Rajendra Lakshmi ruled the country as a regent because her son Rana Bahadur Shah was too young. B. Many buildings were destroyed as they were destroyed by the earthquake. C. Many temples had their pinnacles made of gold. D. As the original trophy was stolen, they made the exact replica of it. E. Madhav Prasad Geemeier was conferred the title, Rashtrakavi, in 2003. F. The government honored Jamak Kumari Geemeier for her contribution to Nepali literature. G. The British soldiers tried to invade Nepal but the brave Nepali people chased them away. B. Choose the best alternative. A. Why did Pratap Malla keep his father in jail? 2. Pratap Malla wanted to be the king soon. B. What made Kantipur a strong state during Pratap Malla's reign? 2. Pratap Malla's diplomacy. C. Which of the following was not renovated by Pratap Malla? 1. Pashupatinath. D. According to the text, which of the following did not happen during Pratap Malla's reign? 3. Invasion of Kantipur. C. Answer these questions. A. Name 2 countries that had trade with Kantipur. Kantipur had trade with Tibet and India. B. How did Pratap Malla keep his kingdom safe from Lalitpur and Bhaktapur? Pratap Malla played the kings of Lalitpur and Bhaktapur against each other, siding with one or the other to maintain a balance of power and deter invasion. C. Where did Pratap Malla place the image of Lord Hanuman? Y. Pratap Malla placed the image of Lord Hanuman by the side of his palace gate, naming the palace Hanumandhoka, to ward off evils. D. Pratap Malla conferred himself with the title, Kabindra. Do you think this title suit him? Give reasons. The title, Kabindra, conferred by Pratap Malla suits him because he was a learned king and a poet who excelled in various languages, comparable to the title of a king of poets. E. Pratap Malla used to invite the intellectuals at his palace. What does this indicate about his personality as a king? Pratap Malla's habit of inviting intellectuals to his palace reflects his personality as a king who valued knowledge and respected scholars. D. Pratap Malla contributed a lot to Nepali culture during his reign. Can you name some of them which still exist? Here are some of the contributions of Pratap Malla to Nepali culture that still exist today. Setu Makhendranath Jatra, the annual chariot festival that was introduced by Pratap Malla, is still celebrated in Kathmandu today. Rani Pokhari, the large pond in Kathmandu that was built by Pratap Malla in memory of his deceased son, is still a popular tourist destination today. Kabindrapur, the temple complex that was built by Pratap Malla at Pashupatinath, is still one of the most important religious sites in Nepal. Hanumandhoka, the main palace of the Malla kings in Kathmandu, is still known as Hanumandhoka, named after the image of Hanuman that Pratap Malla placed at the gate. Pratapa, the temple complex that was built by Pratap Malla at Swayambhunath, is still one of the most important religious sites in Nepal. Grammar 1. A. Find the second part of each sentence. Then, change each verb into the correct form. A. The alarm, go. 2. While Trishna, sleep. The alarm went while Trishna was sleeping. B. As soon as the teacher, ask, the question 1. Brinda, reply, her. As soon as the teacher asked the questions, Brinda replied her. C. I do my homework 4. When the telephone ring. I was doing my homework when the telephone rang. D. When the doors open. 5. The audience rush into the stadium. When the doors opened, the audience rushed into the stadium. E. When we wake. 3. We see the sun shining brightly. When we woke, we saw the sun shining brightly. B. Complete the sentences. Write in the correct form of each verb. A. When I arrived home, my dad was preparing snacks for me. B. That day, when we left home, the sky was overcast and it was drizzling. C. Last week, we booked a hotel online. The hotel was really wonderful. The staff stood at the gate to welcome us when we reached there. D. Were the children sleeping when you reached home that night? E. Something very strange happened on my way home yesterday. I was walking along the way. Suddenly, I saw my grandfather following, but he had died a year ago. F. We were traveling to Chitwan when the police stopped us on the way. According to them, there was a bomb there. So, we had to wait for an hour. C. Make sentences using the words given in the brackets. Use the correct forms of the verbs, simple past or past continuous. A. It began to snow while we return home. It began to snow while we were returning home. B. Kamal fall off while he play on the veranda. Kamal fell off while he was playing on the veranda. C. Amit wait for me when I reached the station. Amit was waiting for me when I reached the station. D. Simran take my photos while I not look at the camera. Simran took my photos while I was not looking at the camera. E. What you do yesterday when I call you. What were you doing yesterday when I called you? F. I break the glass while I wash it. I broke the glass while I was washing it. G. The teacher entered the class while some students dance in the class. The teacher entered the class while some students were dancing in the class. I find the lost purse while I clean the room. I found the lost purse while I was cleaning the room. J. Dipasha finished her homework while her brother watched TV. Dipasha finished her homework while her brother was watching TV. Writing 1. B. Some people think studying history is just a waste of time while others think that it is essential. What do you think of these ideas? Write your opinion in about 200 words. The importance of studying history. Some people believe that studying history is a waste of time. They think that learning about the past does not help us in our daily lives. However, I believe that studying history is very important for several reasons. First, history helps us understand how our world works today. By learning about past events, we can see how they shape our present. For example, knowing about wars, revolutions, and important leaders can help us understand current conflicts and politics. Second, history teaches us valuable lessons. When we study mistakes made by people in the past, we can avoid making the same mistakes ourselves. This can help us create a better future. For instance, learning about the consequences of discrimination can encourage us to promote equality today. Finally, history connects us to our culture and identity. It helps us appreciate our heritage and understand different perspectives. This knowledge can foster empathy and respect for others. In conclusion, while some may see history as unimportant, I believe it is essential. It helps us learn from the past, understand the present, and build a better future.